welcome back to another nighttime video. Hi guys, and thanks for being here. My name is Alan and I enjoy sharing the interesting parts of my life as an expat here in Taiwan. And tonight's video is something very specific to Taiwan and something very topical here at the moment. We are gonna play the WAWAJI. Yes, the WAWAJIs. It's a crazy sounding word if it were English, but of course it isn't. It's Chinese, and it's what the Taiwanese people call these, the claw machines.
Who's in charge here?
And as you no doubt can see, I'm presenting today's video from a shop absolutely packed full of them and solely devoted to these WAWAJIs. And for anyone watching inside of Taiwan, it's not gonna be an unusual sight. In towns, cities, high streets, out in the countryside, they have been popping up absolutely everywhere. But to anybody arriving from the West, it will seem anything but usual, as we may have the occasional claw machine in a video game arcade or department store, but we never see them in the numbers that we see them here in Taiwan, or even in Taichung, or in fact, the amount that you'll find just in this street. Let's go take a look in this street how many WAWAJIs we can find. WAWAJI shops just on this street alone, within about a 3-minute scooter ride of each other. And from some research I've conducted online, there are now over 3,000 shops just like this one all over the country of Taiwan. So before we get to playing them, and before I get to the details of that giveaway you saw in the thumbnail, I thought I'd talk about my opinion of why I think there are so many of these shops around the country and the effects they have on the society and the culture here. So let me get straight to that first question and answer why there are so many of these shops popping up all over the country. And the answer is quite simple. There is a very strong belief that these shops make money, and lots of it. In fact, that research that I mentioned told me that just one of these machines can make around about $5,000, maybe $6,000 every month, depending on its location. So a typical shop like this can be making about 150,000 Taiwan dollars out of its 30 machines every month. Now, of course, these are all pretty general figures, and you have to factor in startup costs, electricity, and maintenance on the machines that you have, but those numbers still look relatively attractive to anybody looking to make a large income for a relatively minimal amount of work. And of course, you have to factor in rent. Now, the rent in a relatively quiet shop like this might be $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and in the more busy locations, in the night markets, the rent of course will be much higher. Which actually brings me to a rather more complex reason for there being so many of these shops, and that's the local rental economy. You see, as far as I can see on a local scale, and as is perfectly demonstrated behind me by my former favorite bakers, more and more businesses are closing, shutting their doors here in Taichung. And some people have told me that that's because of greedy landlords putting up their rent at the end of certain contracts and the tenants are just refusing to pay and would rather find an alternative location or just give up altogether and close their business. This then leaves a lot of vacant rental properties where a WAWAJI shop owner can slide in and set up a new WAWAJI shop in a matter of days. Now, I'm not sure because of the simplicity of the business if they pay cheaper rent or have shorter term contracts, but it seems to me that there's definitely a link between all of these businesses and shops closing their doors and WAWAJI shops opening up in their place. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you can enlighten me with some more of the details. If you know more about it than me, let me know in the comments section below. Now, while I do still have a lot to say on that WAWAJI economy and its effect on local society and culture here, before this video gets too boring, too early, I want to get some WAWAJI action on the go. So earlier, I took my dollar collection jar from my house to 7-Eleven and I changed it into one cool blue $1,000 bill. And then I magically changed that into 10 super beautiful red $100 bills. And just like that, I changed those into a bag of $10 coins. 100 $10 coins, meaning 100 chances to win a prize here. Meaning 100 chances to play these WAWAJIs and add some prizes to my giveaway. So without talking too much, let's get these coins into the machines and see what we can win. Okay, so we're keeping it traditional for the first try. We're gonna try and win a stuffed toy. That was $100, my first $100, complete fail on the fluffy toy machines. Let's move on to something more exciting. Okay, so we've moved on from the fluffy toys. Now we are here at the electronics, MP3 players, headphones. Let's see if we can have any more luck. So close! Did you see that? I just wasted $10 with a double press. Right, it's not looking good. We are $200 into this challenge and I haven't won a single thing. $800 left. I'm gonna move locations, go to a different WAWAJI shop. Luckily, as I mentioned before, there are 5 or 6 others we can try in this street. Let's go. Okay, so we've changed location. We've brought our $800 that we still have to a new location. We have to get lucky. Let's see how lucky we can be here. Yes! $250 helicopter. Probably cost about $10 to make in China, but we have something for our giveaway. Yes, I was so worried. Prize number 3, a portable wireless speaker. I'm liking this new shop. Okay, $500 into the challenge. I think it's time to take a break, have a bit more of a chat. $500 so far has bought us one Bluetooth speaker, what looks like a panda style towel, and a remote control helicopter. Probably nowhere near $500 worth, but all good fun. And they are gonna go towards my giveaway. I'm giving them all away. Now, how can you play? How can you register for the giveaway? There are gonna be 2 secret words that you're gonna put in the comments section below. Now, just to make sure that nobody copies your comments and to make sure that only people who've watched the video can enter the competition, what I'm gonna do is I want you to write the first word you comment has to begin with the same letter as your YouTube name. Does that make sense? So, for example, my Life in Taiwan name would mean that I have to comment my first word with a letter L. Could be anything. Light, love, Luxembourg, anything beginning with the first letter of your YouTube name. That's the first word. The second one will come later. We won a fluffy toy! Yes! Some kind of pencil case! Awesome! Okay, so we've been pretty lucky in this second location. We've picked up a few prizes into the giveaway, but I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna leave, go to another location, gonna go back to where we started the video, see if we can continue our luck. Let's go. Okay, so yes, we were doing very well in that last shop, but I've decided to mix it up a little bit, change locations, see if we can continue our luck. But before we do, I want to know your opinion of WAWAJI shops. So I've added this poll up here, or is it up here? Here or here? I've added this poll to see your opinion. Do you think WAWAJI shops are a good thing, just harmless fun, or do you think they're a negative thing and a scourge on the local community? Let me know in the poll and add your comments down below. In fact, let me know anything you want to say about these WAWAJI shops. Are there any special techniques I should be following? Are there certain machines I should be playing? Anything you want to let me know about WAWAJIs, write it in the comments below. And one thing I might want to mention or might not want to mention, what do you think about the idea that WAWAJI shops are just an opportunity for the criminal underworld to wash and launder their money, as that's some of the rumors that I've heard. But I don't want to say too much here, don't want to wake up with a horse's head in my bed. Anyway, let's have a chat about WAWAJIs in the comment section below. I've got $200 or $300 left. I'm going to put it to good use, see how lucky we can get, and add some prizes to that giveaway. Let's do it! I have to step away from that machine. I think I just spent about $150 trying to win a $10 teddy. Breathe. Woo. William, I won it! William, look what I won! Yes! I just won this Pokemon. Is it Charizard? I'm not too sure, but it cost me about $200. It was worth every penny. It's going into the giveaway, and the best thing was, William, are you there? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Say hello. Not sure if you can see, but I was on the phone to William as I won it. Oh, You have no idea how good that felt to get it out. Pure skill, no luck involved. Okay, $990 into the challenge, and this, can you see that? This is my last $10. So let's see if this is the lucky one that can add one more prize to the giveaway. So close, yet so far. Anyway, let's get out of here, see what we've won to give away. Whoa. Okay, we are finished. Our $1,000 Wawa G challenge is over. And yes, I've come to school's office to use the AC because even though it's midnight, it's just too hot and I'm too sweaty outside. But just look at what we won for $1,000. 6 prizes of varying different values, I'm sure, but if we take it as an average, $1,000, 6 prizes. Hey Siri, what is 1,000 divided by 6?
That would be about 166.6666.
Okay, so $167 each on average. I think we came out worse than the owners of the WAWAJI shops. But congratulations to them, they did a good job of enticing me in. And anyway, I want to give it all away to my lucky VVVIPs. So, I've already given you the first code word earlier in the video, and on to the second code word. And that is gonna be any word beginning with T. So, Taiwan, treat, tumultuous, all acceptable, second code words. For the first code word, if you didn't see already, go back through the video and find out what that should be. I plan on hosting a live video sometime next week, so what I'll do is I'll put all of the eligible candidates into a hat and draw out 6 winners live on the video. So look out for details of that live video on my community page coming sometime next week. Time for me to say goodbye now because I have to work early in the morning. But before I go, let me say a huge thanks to my 2 recent additions into my Patreon team, Hong Yang Cho and Jake Huang. Thank you so much to you guys for joining the team VVVIP Extra, and thanks to everybody over on Patreon for all of the love and support I receive. It's really becoming an amazing little community we've started over there, where I post daily videos on my Instagram Extra. So if you want to check out my Patreon, there's a link in the description. It'd be great to see you over there. Anyway, thanks again for watching this video. I had so much fun making it, even though the sweating didn't stop. As always, I'll see you next time in my life in Taiwan.